Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and family, hey, how's it going, everybody? Joe Prime here. Today I've got something marvelous for you. I went to my local Walmart and I found Powerglide. Yeah, check him out. We've got the Autobot Powerglide. Let's look at the box here real quick. Now, you do not get a slide out. I already pulled this guy out on a live. And we checked him out, and he is just phenomenal. But I wanted to share him with you. There you go. There's the front of the box. There's the side of the box. Since we're still talking Age of the Primes, there's some of our Primes there. By the way, Icon Files Monday. I don't know if it's this week or next week, so you know what? You're going to have to subscribe to the Icon Files. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you know whenever we're on. We're going to be doing a live panel talking about him. And there we go. There is your Powerglide right there. And you know what? I've pulled him out. I have already played with him. Whenever I opened him up on the live, I got to struggle with him. I like to call that the real deal, you know. Whenever you pull out a Transformer, you check it out. You know, I like just going in for the transformation. Just going right in there. But here we go. We have got his little, whatever you want to call it, instruction manual. One of those little fold-out daily bobs there. Shows us how to play with him. And there we go, there we go. The only thing that was kind of hard for me with my little sausage fingers, and if you'll notice, I cut my thumbnail the other day. We need to flip this little thing around. That was kind of hard for me to get back around in there. And these arms, boy, they were a booger to get them twisted and turned and put back around up in like they should be. That's something that we'll pay special attention to, and I'll talk to you about that. There we go, there we go, there we go. There's the rest of it, and there's what you can do with all this stuff. And what does he come with? Ladies and gentlemen, let me show you. This, and I tell you what, let's get you down here. Let's get you down here into the action. You want to come down here and play with the rest of us? Come on, come on. There we go. Whoa, there we go. Took you for a ride. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. There is Powerglide. He is very cool. Let's take his little blast out of his hands. You have got some cool, what'd you call that? Like a darker maroon. You got the Autobot logo there. You got some nice little blue eyes and that very, very Powerglide face. You got some cool, is it swirly plastic? No, it's just gray plastic. But you got a little red accent there. You got this little blue strip with a little yellow accent right there. And there you go. There he is all the way down to his feet. And on the way, turning him around, there you go. There's the back. Nothing back there. The one thing I thought was kind of funny, why didn't you just put a little rub symbol on here? They put a little imitation of the rub symbol on there. But whatever. There you go. What does this guy do so far as movement? His arms immediately come apart. This is what I had trouble with because his arms were very tight. But they do anything and everything that you would want a little robot's arms to do. The wrists don't move because they got to fold up underneath there for transformation. But he's got all the leg movement in the world that you would ever want. There you go. Yeah, you can do with him whatever you want. He can kick all the way up. He can kick all the way out to the sides. His wing kind of hinders him a little bit there. But, you know, there, he can do whatever you want him to do. He is a fun little character. Oh, he's even got some waist swivel. And what does he come with? Put that back up there. These things, this is the only thing that... Now, mind you, this is very tight. But it doesn't necessarily... Well, I guess it kind of tabs in. There's a little... If you look, there's a tiny bit of a hook there. So that kind of tabs in. But it will pull out very easily. What does he come with? He comes with a little silver blaster. There we go. And he comes with the face mask of... I think this was called... Powerglide. Well, I know there's an episode called Powerglide in Love, or Love for Powerglide, or something like that. But this came from, I think it was the Autobots Go to Hollywood, or something like that, where they had to get onto a movie set, and so obviously they had to disguise themselves. And how do you... Whoa, hey, it didn't fall all the way down. How do you do that? You pull that pin at the top of his head. Let's hold on to his face, turn that around. There we go. And on the inside, you see you got that little gridlock thing there. And this on the back has the little reciprocals. And we push it into place, and it fits very snugly, and there you go. You can recreate that scene to your heart's extent all day long. But let's go on ahead. We can keep that like that. Let's push that back down. Let's transform this guy, shall we? Let me show you how to really, really transform him. Not that I'm an expert on it or anything. Oh, let's pull these wings down and let's scoot his little arms out of the way. There we go, there we go. And you put the legs together. Oh, we got to spin. We've got to spin it around. There you go. And the feet are kind of cool. I like the way the feet are in the transformation. It's neat. This is another problem that I had with them too, was this little thing right here. I tell you what, I pull you down, I pull you back up. I'm going to lift you up a little bit because we're playing with them now. I just tightened my camera stand, so it's a little bit more difficult. There we go. Got that all put together. These little things, whoo, what a booger. They're supposed to pull out and rock. And you can see in there, they've got a little rocking mechanism. But most of the time, mine just come off. But anyway, let's go on ahead. Let's put his legs together. These go rocked. Oh, that one came up fairly easily. These goes rocked forward from where they're at. And, see, it just came right off. But that's okay, because we can... Oh, I went the wrong way with it. Let me see. Come back up here. I did this the other day. Yeah, I don't really like having to do this to a $30 figure. I know it is what it is, but, you know. Yeah, you can just barely get that thing up and out of there. And me doing this probably is not helping get up. Yeah, that is like... there we go. Incredibly tight in there. But it's up, so we're just going to snap it. We're cheating. We're parts forming at this point. It doesn't matter. It's snapped in like it's supposed to be. There we go. We got that put together. Let's finish out his little feet here. Push these around. Well, I guess we should have did that first, but whatever. There we go. Push those around, and that gives you 2 extra tab ports right back there to stick his little legs together. Get together. Come together. There we go. Push that out. Tab that up back there. And these little things just go push down right into right there. And then the whole, well, now that we got the arms out, the whole of his back rocks up and comes back this way. Let's get these arms straightened out like they should be. Get his little body straightened out. And you can see there's a couple of slots right there for those tabs right there. Put him together. There we go. And there we go. Go in down there. Go to your home. Wait, is that backwards again? Oh, well, maybe. Okay. You don't have to spin the... I thought you had to spin the waist around. Evidently, I was wrong. Let's lift this back up. The waist has to go back this way. Okay, there we go. Oh, you want your rub sign on top. I forgot about that. That's okay. Stop. Reverse. There we go. You've got your 2 slots there. That fits in very smartly right there. Let's tighten that up. These go spun around. There we go, and there we go. We've cheated on those already. We've got them where they're supposed to be. Now, let's work on these arms. This is another thing that boogered me up, too. Okay, we start by folding the hands in. There we go. And the point is, let's look at the box here, because that's usually what I have to do. I'm a man. I look at the picture and then just figure out how to get to that. We've got to get those little tabs up there. So you fold it, and it goes like that. Well, I'll show you slowly on the other one. Maybe I've just gotten too fast, but it kind of bends down and rocks a little bit. There you go, there you go. Okay, now I don't know, maybe I've just been so worried about this. I did it so many times. Okay, we've got his little fist. Let's put the hands out like that. Fold that little fist in. This kind of, you turn it like that, and then it just all rotates in right there. And it kind of goes down a little bit. You got a little bit of a bend there. But that little red bit, boink, hooks in right there. There you go. And, you know, oh, I forgot to show you this, too. He actually has some pretty good head articulation. You know, you can spin it all around. If you pull that up, you've got a little bit of a neck there. Let's push that down. And I forgot to show you this, too. He can't be Powerglide without having some heart. That's right. That is right. He's got to have some heart. There you go. Push the head in, lock that into place. And you know what? I like this poking out like that. I guess that's the way it is on the package there. There you go. There is your very cool little Powerglide. Yeah. And you know what? I got a bunch of other Powerglides back here. We're going to go over these here in just a second. I'm going to show you each one of them. We'll talk a little bit about them. Maybe you can see which Powerglide you want in your collection. These guys here, you can find them secondhand on Mercari. 25 to 50 bucks. I'll kind of give you a roundabout on the prices. But there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, you got the cool Autobot symbol. You got the wannabe rub sign back there that doesn't do anything. But, yeah, on the bottom, it's not too bad. Yeah, not a bad little Powerglide at all. And you can take the blaster. You can put it right there. You can take this and you can put it back on top of there. And there you go. Total package, weapon storage, everything. And he looks very good. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, we've got him done. We've gone over him. He's a good little toy, quality build, all that fun stuff. But what else do we have? I made myself a set of notes here. We have right back here. This is one of my favorites. Boing, let's knock him over. That's fine. This guy is called Stormcloud. This was a 2008 release, and I think this is the only one that I put batteries in, so... yeah. And the blasters light up. There you go. You got the trifecta. Yep. This guy, Stormcloud, 2008, and it's kind of cool. He was a Micro Machine, so that's what that Micro Machine 89. He was a Micro Machine, or a Micromaster in 1989. You can pick this guy up still on places like Mercari and eBay for $15. You know, you can buy him loose, or all the way up to $80, and you know, he's got all his weapons. Mine, I don't know what I did. He's got a little blaster that he came with, and I couldn't find it, so I just stuck that underneath there. I don't care about cannibalizing my characters for bits and pieces and parts. And I'll tell you what, let's talk about this guy right here, since I've got him in my hand. This is the Combiner Wars Powerglide. This was one of my favorites too. Whenever he came out, he was very cool. And like I said, he does everything a Powerglide should, and he's a lot smaller than the other guy. There were a lot of iterations of this dude. This was the Dark Side of the Moon Powerglide. I guess I say I don't do Legends. I guess I kind of do. There we go. That's an iteration of the Dark of the Moon Powerglide right there. He is very cool. These two back here, this is this guy transformed. There we go. That is the 2008 release. That translates to the 2008 release of the Ultra Class Powerglide. Universal. That's what it was. Universal Ultra. There we go. And this guy, I just thought these guys were so cool when they came out. I mean, yeah, sure, he's weird and oddly, you know, whatever you want to call it, shaped, but yeah, he's just about perfect so far as I'm concerned. I really dig him. Does he have... oh, okay. There we go. Let's put that back. But yeah, I thought this guy was a whole lot of fun. And guess what? He also came in red. How do I know that? Because I bought the red Walmart exclusive. Yeah, I tell you what, we're playing again. Let's lift you up. I know. It's like a roller coaster here, isn't it? We're up, we're down. There we go. I just want to give you guys the best shot possible. This guy is one of my favorites, and I am so happy to have him in my collection. Yeah, this is the red Walmart exclusive Powerglide. And just in case you're wondering, yes, absolutely. All of them have a little heart. There we go. There we go. Now you can see it. That's right. Does his button work? I don't know. I doubt it. Okay, well, let's put him back here. There we go, there we go. Stand up for me, buddy. This little guy, on AliExpress, if you go to AliExpress and you buy that KO Combiner Wars oversized... oh, the Superion. The name just like flew right out of my head. But anyway, if you buy that guy, and as a matter of fact, just here, hold on just a second. This is kind of the same thing. We're talking about the same thing. I had him pulled out the other day, and I was playing with him. I lost his fist. You can't really see him right now, but there you go. If you get this guy's on AliExpress for like $40, and he is freaking phenomenal. Let me get him out of the way now. If you get that guy, he comes with this tiny little Powerglide. Well, I guess he would be, what was the name of the gun? What was the name of the guy that formed the blaster? Because that's he turns into that and the ship, but he's got a blaster mode too. But yeah, I just slapped a little Autobot logo on him, and he's kind of looks like a Shattered Glass one, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I should have put a purple Autobot logo on there. And for all you G.I. Joe people, G.I. Joe, my goodness, this whole last month. Oh, I have got, I don't want to drop that. Did you know they made a little tiny one that was a Rattler? Yeah, is that not the coolest thing? Oh, he even has a little landing gear. Check that out. Yeah, I've got a teeny tiny one. Now I just need the big one. The Powerglide, that's the G.I. Joe crossover, that 2024. Woohoo! And this is a sword that came with, one of those little tiny Dinobots, one of those little core class Dinobots. But you know what? He looks really cool holding a sword, and I like to keep that on there for him. So there we go. Yeah, you got a tiny, and this guy, I think he was a 2010, 2011 release. Let me look at my, I made a 2015. Oh, okay. That's a 2015 release. And guess what? You go on AliExpress and eBay, you can still get this guy for 10 to 15 bucks. Yeah, check it out. He is very cool. And like I said, who doesn't need that? That's cool. And then we had a green version. This came with a gift set. I'm not sure what the gift set was. I know it was him and something else. But I thought this was awesome. Because I tell you what, the A-10, the Warthog, is absolutely my favorite. One of my favorite jets. You know, you got Top Gun with the F-15 or the F-14 and all that stuff. But that, to me, is just an American classic fighter jet. And, like I said, I guess I'm way more into Legends than I thought. I have this guy is phenomenal. You guys that are into stylized Legends, this is the Iron Mountain. What was his name? Let me flip my note over here. La da 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 da. The IDW Powerglide. There we go. This is stylized after IDW. Yeah, check him out. And I think he turns into some sort of a VTOL sort of a thing. Yeah. But this guy, I had this dude like pre-ordered. Let me see, does that help at all? Yeah, sorry about that. I hate that name. Yeah, I had him pre-ordered months before he came out. But yeah, this guy is just phenomenal. You want to know what my favorite Powerglide is? My favorite Powerglide, the DX9 Richtoff. This guy is super cool. This has to be my favorite Powerglide. He comes with, I can't remember what the girl's name was that fell in love with him. We're just going to call her Debbie. So Debbie, she fell in love with Powerglide in the episode. And then Powerglide was kind of a jerk. I think he like threw her into the ocean at one point in time to get rid of her. Or he flew upside down and she fell. I don't know. I can't remember specifically. That was a long time ago. You people are asking a lot from me. This is the DX9. This is the KO of that, actually, of the Richtoff. You can pick this up on AliExpress for like 20, 30 bucks. I think back in the day, I paid $14 for this. And you know what? I like this guy so much. We're going to transform him real quick because he is just so cool. And it's kind of cool, the similarities. Now, mind you, I've had this guy for a while, and I had to put a little bit of glue right in there because that pin started falling out on me, you know? Can't have pins falling out, especially ones that hold the doggone whole thing together. All right, speaking of holding the whole thing together, this guy holds together well. He is really holding himself together. I'm like, okay, buddy, I'm trying to transform you. I pulled him down with all the rest. Come on up there, buddy. I don't want to go losing any more pins. And these are tiny little plastic pins that are in here, too. Super tiny things. Come on. I know there's somebody out there yelling at me going, you're doing this and that wrong. I know I am. But like I said, it has been forever since I pulled this guy off the shelf. And I'm going to have to use the doggone spudger again. Because this thing is just so incredibly tight. Yeah, I said, and this is even the KO. Don't scratch it, buddy. I'm going to go scratching things. Come up. There we go. There we go. Work that apart. Work that apart. Come on. Come on out. The legs pull out here. But like I said, this dude is on another level tight. There we go. That's what I wanted to get undone. Right there. I was trying to pull his little crotch part out. There we go. There we go. There we go. And, of course, like every other Powerglide, his little wings fly up. Let us come back here and address this on the back. This pops up, rocks up as such. There we go. And that folds up all kind of nice and neat right there. And let's fold those hip skirts down. And we got the same kind of deco right there, too, which is pretty cool. And the feet, okay, those pop out and rock down. Pardon me. These go pointed forward. There we go. There's his little foot. And it's kind of the same. Yeah, they you know, I guess all these iterations keep that sort of... Oh, come on now. Push that back. That's getting in my way. There we go. There we go. Oh, we went up. No, that's fine. And he's got a little hole and tab right down there in the bottom of his foot. Oh. And oh yeah, there we go. That folds up. There we go. There we go. I didn't fold that pin up. I was like, why isn't that going down? There we go. Let's fold this back. Let's get his leg in here. Get him all set up correctly. And like I said, everything about this guy is super tight. I have had this figure for 10, 12 years now, at least. And yeah, everything on him obviously is still really holding strong. Pull his head up. And the chest needs to pop down. There we go. Oh, and of course, there he is. We've got that open. We can put that away. We can close that up. Let's take, and I think this guy's got the same trick. Where you can... Do you have to? I don't think so. I think this guy just... His face just flips around. Yeah, you can just flip this guy's. Just flip his head around. There you go. There's an awesome looking Powerglide head. Let's get these arms put up the way they should be. There and there. Let's straighten his little waist out. And he's got some hip flaps to push down. And the arms are tabbed in there. Let's rock them around. Spin it. There we go. There we go. Let's open these up. Pull out his fantastic hands. There we go. And I thought we had a tab over here, but maybe that just, kind of like all the other Powerglides, we just trust in Powerglide that he will keep his little wings and arms up. There we go. Turn that around, and we're going to go over this beautiful character here in just a second. Can you already see the Pearl Essence in this guy? And like I said, this is a KO of the DX9. There we go. Let's open those hands up. You've got one finger with 3 pinned right there. Push those wings back up into place. You know what? For the life of me, I really thought that these pinned in somewhere there and there. I could be, and most definitely probably am wrong. Push that back into there. And, oh, okay, that goes all the way down. He's got a little clip down here. No, that's part of that. I thought that was a clip that came around. There we go. I'm sure I'm doing something incorrect here. Because I remember these hooking up to there a lot better. So I don't know what I'm doing or what I did or did not do correctly. But there you go. This guy looks phenomenal. I absolutely love this character. This is the best looking, and he's got a little square post there for his blaster, so it will absolutely fit into his hands. And whenever you get him, he comes with a stand, he comes with a face, he comes with a girl, a multi-position stand. He is very cool. There you go. And like I said, I'm doing something wrong. I will never blame the figure. Unless it's complete garbage and it, collapses in my hands, I really don't think anything's ever the figure's fault. Let's see, what has he got so far as articulation? We know his arms move all over the place. There we go. But yeah, his legs do everything you would want him to do. He is a very solid, heavy build. There is die cast in him. I can feel it. But there you go. I wanted to show you my favorite Powerglide, and I think this is This guy, he is an MP. He's a masterpiece, so far as I'm concerned. And his head actually comes up. You get a lot of expression out of that head there. Let's push that back. Let's push that back. I would consider this guy a masterpiece. Yep, absolutely. There we go. Stand up, buddy. I'm talking you up and you won't even stand up. There we go. There we go. That's how I have him displayed there on my shelf. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and family, I think I went over them, didn't I? Did I not go over them all? I've got a bunch of bots over here. I'm lining them up. I'm going to play with them later on today. But I just want you guys to see what's out there. There's a bunch of different Powerglides. Not just this new one that came out. There's all kinds of different ones. And like I said, there's my favorite. The DX9 Richthof. Whatever you want to call it. The KO of that. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and family, I also picked up none other than Kranix. I opened him up on the live, but I'm going to give him a review. This guy is so much fun to play with. And I also, I got to reach. I'm reaching. I'm knocking stuff over because I love you all so much. I also picked up Star Eagle. That's right. And yeah, he's just unceremoniously smooshed back in there. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and family, if you want to see me go over, review those guys, give me a like, maybe a subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you know whenever I'm going live, reviewing fun, cool stuff, like all of these guys. Is this little Powerglide? He's fun. He is cool. I think it would have been better if I would have caught him on clearance, but you know what? FOMO got me. Yep, I've been looking for Powerglide, Star Blast, and Kranix for months. I found all three of them together, hidden at my local Walmart. And I'm sorry, I got somebody's hidey hole, but yep, they came home with me. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and family, whatever you have going on from the bottom of my heart, I hope it is the very, very, very best. Happy 4th of July, everybody. You guys have a good day. Bye, y'all.